Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com, and I'm going to try to make some videos out here, but I'm not sure if it's going to be too windy, so I apologize if you get some wind noise. But what I want to talk about is can moral people police themselves? And what I want to do is I want to share with you my experiences, and I've been in many different countries, uh, and even here in the United States, I've been in many different uh, type of different housing type locations, and they've been talking about defunding the police. And I just want to kind of give you an idea about the places that I've gone and the way they've done security in these different areas. Now, and I'm just going to start putting information out, and these are things that you can take a piece here, take a piece there, and try to put it all together. Now, the first thing is you hear me talk about three-man militia. The three-man militia can be made up of 3, 4, or 5 people. And the reason is they're not always all available. So then that's why you've got these others. But you really, 3 is a good number. You can pretty much take care of a lot of stuff with 3, especially if there's another 3 and another 3 and there's another 3. The more 3s you put together, the more things you can get taken care of. But it's easier to come up with 3 than it would be to look at these riots, try to come up with all these people to try to stop these riots. You can't do it, but you can with a 3-man militia. 1 3-man militia, 2 3-man militia, 3, you know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? And you've seen them do it in some of these small communities. The people have come together, but they haven't come together in 3-man militias. That's the one thing I don't like about getting in groups like that. There is no organization. There's no rules to stand by. There's none of this kind of stuff. And they're just normally there for one particular reason. And I've always wondered, what are they going to do? How are they going to do it? And this is stuff that I don't think they've had the foresight to think on. I lived in Guatemala, and it was at a hotel. It was a resort kind of hotel kind of thing. And what they had was they had security. You hired security. In third world countries, it's always the rich have security. They got their own security. They don't like getting involved with police. And that's why they have their own security. They can control their own security. They put the rules down for their security, what they can do and what they can't do. And I mentioned, at the hotel, I told my wife, "Hey, I'll take care of that." And she said, No. We have a security guy. And we always had at least one security person on duty all the time. They were armed with a shotgun. And I don't know why. Like I say, I didn't really get involved in how their security works. I just observed. And one thing that they did, these security people, they had the shotgun, and I don't know how many rounds they had. For sure, I know I think they all had some rounds, but I know they had at least 3 shots. Now, I'm guessing, well, there's been situations that have happened, and when the situation happens, they say, well, we'll call the security guy. And I've always wondered, what does a guy with a shotgun do for security? And there was and I'm not going to go into detail on all this stuff, but one time there was somebody in the what do you call it, where the desk is, where you check in that area, and he was really acting really bad, and he was scaring everybody. And so I just happened to come in when this was happening, and so I just stood there and I watched him, and man, he was nasty. And so then I went in to the manager and I told him, well, we've got a guy out here, and I said, you want me to take care of it? And they said, no, we're going to get security. And I thought, wow, I can't wait to see this. Somebody that's acting unruly. And he was touching people, and very uncontrollable. And so they called security, and I went out there and just stood there and watched him. And then, everybody, the receptionist was really scared, and the people there, they were really concerned. And finally, the guy came over to me, and I took care of him. I just kind of grabbed him in a chokehold, and I moved him out in the parking lot. And then after I got him out there, I let go of him, and then the ones that pick up the luggage and takes the luggage and stuff, they came and grabbed me, and then they pulled me away and they told me no, no, no. And I said, okay, no problem, I'll just wait and see. And then so the guy with the shotgun came, and it was him and one of the employees. And so then they were talking to him, and it started getting out of hand again, and so I got involved again. And so, but anyway, and it continued on, and I ended up, I don't want to say I didn't hurt him, but I ended up, I took care of the situation. The guy in the shotgun didn't. And that's why I was wondering, what are you going to do with the shotgun? You going to beat the guy with your shotgun? Are you going to shoot the guy with the shotgun? And so I really wasn't sure how they're going to handle it. That's why I was watching. And but anyway, it ended up, when it was all over, the security guy had his logbook, and in the logbook he wrote down what happened, who all was involved, and what happened. And and I thought, oh man, my name was in the logbook a lot. So, but like I say, I never seen the security guy with the shotgun do anything. The main thing, the guy with the shotgun, there's a guy with a shotgun that does the security. So then when you come into the place, you're thinking, I feel safe because there's a guy here with a shotgun, make sure no riffraff comes in. And so he did. And so that was his job, was to look like he was doing security. And at night, and it wasn't the same person, we had different guards. And at night, the guard would patrol the area. And because we had a lot of parked cars, and sometimes we had parties, banquets and stuff like that. So there'd be hundreds and hundreds of people in there. And there'd be times, and then when it's a peaceful night and nothing's going on, you could hear him going around, and he didn't even have a shotgun. The guy at night didn't even have a shotgun. But what he had was a whistle. And he would walk around and he'd just blow the whistle just a little bit. And this way at night, when you're laying there sleeping, you can hear the whistle blow. You know you have a security guard out there. That, and also, if you are going to break into cars and stuff, you hear the security guard coming. So then you would, run away, I guess is the way it is. So, but anyway, so that was the way the business handled it. And I notice when I go to the cities, big buildings, big businesses and stuff like that, they have security guards also. And so I'm sure different security companies, different security guards and stuff like that, they have a procedure that they do. And that's what they do for that particular area, that building, that neighborhood. You've been to neighborhoods where they have their own security guy. A mall, you go in a mall and you see the guy driving around in a golf cart, or sometimes they'll have a car and say security on there. Okay, so these security guards are acting kind of like police. They don't really do arrests and stuff, but they do policing, I guess you might call it. And I got enough time, so we're going to go to number 2. This is Mike, nostressmike.com.